Hello, my name is Matthew Alexander. I'm a freshman here at Bloomsburg University, and I am double majoring in computer science and digital forensics. With that said, the reason I chose this topic is because cyberterrorism is an interesting topic to me, and it's directly related to both of my majors. I'm going to start off with a brief outline of what I'm going to be talking about in this presentation. First, I'm going to talk about what cyberterrorism is and how they do it. Then I'm going to talk about how it is performed, what they do, and what kind of code they produce. Then I'm going to talk about the dangers it can cause. I'm then going to talk about a couple of the largest cyber attacks in recent history. Then I'm going to talk about the US and its stance on cyberterrorism. Okay, so what is cyberterrorism? Cyberterrorism is the use of the internet to conduct violent acts that result in or threaten loss of life or significant bodily harm, and in order to achieve political or ideological gains through threat or intimidation. Now I'm going to talk about how cyberterrorism is performed. I outlined sort of 4 steps that these individuals or groups use to perform hacks or cyber attacks. They start by identifying the target or starting point. They then develop malicious code, normally written in languages such as Python, Java, and C. Once they have fully developed a program to do what they intend it to do, they will find a way of distributing the program to the targeted hardware or networks of hardware. Once the program is in place, then they will remotely activate the program, or it will activate on its own if it is designed in the program to do that. Once the script is ran, whatever these criminals designed it to do will then be executed. Normally they are designed to deactivate firewalls or give criminals private information that they can then leak to the world or use to gain access to resources and lethal weapons. Some of the damages that these cyber terroristic actions can cause are shutting down power grids, which can cause large-scale blackouts and very important infrastructure to go offline during the process. If a cyber terrorist or organization hacked into a nuclear power plant, which has happened, the damage would be horrific. It would put countless lives in danger and make a large part of the land inhabitable. Hacking into traffic lights is probably the least dangerous on this list, but it can still cause huge car crashes and buildup, which can put a lot of people in danger, and this has happened quite a lot in other countries, not so much in the US. Finally, these hackers can gain access to weapons of mass destruction, or WMD, of other countries, which is a life-changing thing for everyone on the planet, because weapons of mass destruction are too powerful to just be in anyone's hands. This is just a few of the more impactful dangers that are related to this topic. There are many more that I did not discuss. Now I'm going to talk about some of the larger scale cyber attacks that have happened in recent history in the US and around the world. In October of 2013, personal information of 2.9 million users was stolen from Adobe. This includes usernames, addresses, passwords, credit card numbers, and expiration dates. In April of 2019, the Japanese gaming and electronics company Sony was hacked into, and 77 million users' personal information was leaked to the web. And in December of 2013, the world's second largest retailing company, Target, was a victim to a cyber attack that stole the information of 110 million and the billing and banking info of another 40 million. This proves that even some of the world's biggest companies are prone to these attacks as well. I'm now going to talk about the US and its stance on cybersecurity and cyberterrorism. Currently and in past history, the United States has had very good cybersecurity. Every day technology is evolving, and there are cyber terrorists all over the world creating new algorithms to slide past security. The new battlefield is cyberspace, and the better that we learn to defend it, the more ahead we will be in the fight against cyberterrorism. Luckily for us, the United States is probably the best in the world when it comes to cybersecurity against these attacks. The places that really need to worry are the third world countries, because they do not have an advanced enough cyber defense to protect them from the dangers that intelligent hackers that come from powerful countries. To conclude, I talked about what cyberterrorism was, how it was performed, the dangers that it causes, examples of large-scale cyber attacks, and the US and its stance on cyberterrorism and cyber defense. Thank you for listening to my presentation.